everybody. We are back again with yet another Inspired Perspectives series. And this time we have a very special guest with us, Devka. Welcome to the show. And we're really excited to, talk about life basically. So,
So hi. Thank you so much for inviting me.
I think most people started knowing you from your when you participated in this tournament, right? So just walk us through your journey and the challenges and the lessons that you learned.
I've been telling this to so many people because in every interview as well. The funny thing is I was never into pageants, not a beauty queen because I used to be a football player back then. So but as I grew older, my perspective over life has changed because I cannot be in one place and think like, oh, I'm good at everything or like that. And when there's an announcement for Miss Bhutan, I was like, why not? I was done with college and I was just sitting at home and I was like, okay, then I will join it. I hadn't hired, and let's give it a try. And then when I went for interview, I got it. And since then, things have changed a lot. I think the woman I am right now is all because of how I took these opportunities and became more me. Honestly, challenges, I cannot say much about challenges. Because of things that happened, a lot of things happened to me, and now my perception of life has changed. I cannot talk more about pageantry anymore. But whatever things that I had before, I had my share of pie, so I'm happy with what I did. And yeah, that's the only thing I can say about it.
That's interesting, how you found yourself. You discovered more of you through your work, through your work in pageantry and the new ventures that you're taking up. And it's really nicely, beautifully booked actually. How you becoming really discovering yourself, and that's really amazing to know. For high school work, I think it's all about that finding us. Yeah, talk a little bit about your school years and all that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So actually, do you know that people are just like 10, 15 years? Not even 15 years. That's I grew up with my grandparents in Samji. So I'm a village girl, like total village girl. So to see myself like this, I think sometimes I question myself. Oh, like who am I? From that little girl, like the little village mom, helping grandparents, working from early age to material person that I am right? Because like, just to flip back, it's like okay, suddenly quantum jump. Yeah. So my schooling, so I studied in Fancy College in Chennai, my government college with my grandparents, and after that, my class 9 or 10, for the and for the opportunities like better facilities, I came to Thimphu. Since then, I was not very good in the studies, but then it came over. I joined closely. After that, I went to Bhutan and yeah, to go to school in Poland. Then I joined. I got a scholarship in Yedu College, and honestly. I want to tell this to viewers as well. What makes the music college was challenge important over it. Then I realized now I'm like degree holder. तर भन्दा मलाई चाहिँ यति इम्पोर्टेन्ट लाग्यो एजुकेसन सो इम्पोर्टेन्ट किनभने म आज यो हुँदैन त्यसलाई I will be this person as well in the college because of the friends that I met in college, because of the environment that you grew in. त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ yeah, I graduated from Gidi College. I did marketing. So yeah, it's thinking of schooling mission.
I really like to say, it depends upon the environment and friends that you circle around because different phase of life which you have been through, and then when you reach a certain phase and you find these people who inspire you, and then just to be better version of you, it's very important for you. just to explore around and explore your group of friends or skills as well. So that's really initial.
And you're very bold, you're very out there, and the kind of grace that you bring forth is really amazing. And younger than us, and you've been doing so much, doing so much. It takes up so much courage to start something new here,
And then also you talk about the roots, your roots, where you came from. It's not like you're suddenly trying to change that because you're in this position. People know you, you have made your name for yourself. But you are still like, for some people, today, Makilera outlook, which is like, some people do not talk about these things. But it's a very good message because in a way it shows skill. It doesn't matter where you come from, like village girl or whatever. The way it depends upon you, what you want to do yourself. What you want to do, how you learn, and then later on, like you can literally, like I said, quantum jump up with this film, like literally parallel reality was the type post. So that's really cool. And you're very bold, you're very bold. Because I too struggle with confidence issue. A lot, like seriously, school days, college days, even when I was working. And then when I see women younger than me, like being so confident and out there, like it kind of inspires me. Such it doesn't matter like whether they are younger than me or whatever. Like kind of inspires me. And coming to that, let's talk about social media.
yeah, how do you leverage social media? You the posts that you made on TikTok, like so well edited. How's that? Yeah, so looking through, and I was like, oh my god, girl, I need to better edit stuff. If like if we are doing this kind of social media, then you use it very nice, right? And I'm sure you are looking to leverage more of your posting on that for to problems like so, building a persona on social media, what do you think about that? So I'm very aesthetic person. So I feel like life is a drama. Movie just so how you think about that life? Just after color grading problems and like for example, like मेरे पास to have the peaceful life to aesthetically balancing with the music. To narrative era, to aesthetic era, I mean, I based on that. So I'm not very good with social media. Honestly, I think you flattered me by saying that. But it's a gig that when I upload pictures, I don't actually want to pictures out though. I don't effort to like how many people will like or how many people will follow. So just to think about that. And I was quite overwhelmed by all the people, the love, the views that I got. And it's not too much. I mean, like, one place that I know, the lovely, simple girl, like, the business owner perspective, like, just video, don't taking. Like, come the only extra thing is I put my, like, yes, still there with the phone. The only thing capture, and then I just, Capcut लगाएर सिलाउनु टक्कै कलरहरू लगाएर त्यहाँबाट टक्कै अपलोड गर्छु I don't like literally think about मैले यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ I have to follow trend मलाई dancing आउँदैन the only thing is that त्यो सिलिङ वेमा लगाउनु and then I love editing अलिकति यताउता एडिट गरेर so अपलोड गर्छु तर honestly मलाई त्यो followers लागि पनि होइन कसैको लागि होइन honestly तर the amount of support around like the people who come to Crossroad to see then I saw him on TikTok where did I see it? I cannot go to every people because they remember time and then I see that I was like, oh my god, that's really like my coach girl. So like I'm doing something honest and really so that inspired me to upload more, update new, the social media is a really platform nowadays. And I don't know, everybody is on social media. You cannot deny it. So, if my leverage going like influencer, they continue social media. So,
every day to day, like full influencer like businesses. Yeah, what I don't want to that, but just the of the use they use like business like up to like considering amount of return and then take me. I'm looking forward to that. So I think I have nothing more to say about social media. And
I do want to ask because, like you said, no, there are a lot of followers, followers out there, and then social media is always not nice, that's the goal, right? And then your followers might be like a lot of younger girls, younger than you, look up to you, they know you. Some even want to become like you. And then, social media, when you must have faced with some type trolling or hate comments and all that, how do you deal with it?
with the crystal woman. So, I think my effect good right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say that, no, it doesn't hurt me. No, I'm very strong, but honestly, I think Malaysia face one time, two times, but three times is too very boring. Racism to very I think mostly for positive way of doing this. Like, I love to take it in a positive way where the bishy and negative thing going on. It's my personal insecure. I think I allow myself to I allow myself to let people criticize me. I need to be good. The thing people think of you want to Joe Mafia and if I become more positive, maybe positivity, it's not going around me. Well, I don't think any wrong reason. I can still write like nobody can say anything to me, but I can't own the people's opinion of it at the same time. Controlling also, I cannot control their perception, like mere perception or perception. So, mere approach to एकदम bad perception, like it's a good perception one. So, every person's going to understand. Now, please don't tell me like that. Just don't tell others. And the only thing is, I can tell this to myself. Okay, it's okay. हुन्छ मान्छेहरू मेरो कन्ट्रोलमा हुँदैन रहेछ सो लेट देम टक टक मान्छेले टक गर्छ ओपिनियन पनि हुन्छ तर म सबैको ओपिनियन सुन्नु पनि I don't have time for that. So the only thing that I can consider is myself, my feelings and how I react to that event. So I don't react much until it really hurts my to core my hurt if it's affecting my business, if it's affecting my what do you call it, people around me, then I talk about. But never with can avoid why would I actually spend so much time thinking about them. So criticism right. I said I hate my crystals. I love to like be with my crystals. Because that makes me feel happier. And I like to spend more time with my family, my friends. They got very to all of this. It just vanishes. So the criticism is it comes and goes. त्यही भन्छ नि त अलिकति म आफै आफूलाई के गरेर राख्दैछु अब सबैजनाले गर्नु सक्दैन but I'm training myself. I'm also training myself. Okay, I'm not perfect. So I'm training myself to be have to have a thick skin so that I can hold this or to shield this energy.
Yeah. You were saying that I specifically asked this question because, you know, for you, like you're learning, you have learned a lot. So now you know how to generate, how to react, right? But for really young girls, especially young girls, they may not. So I just want to tell people, like, with our viewers know, especially young people, who follow Devka, who follow people like Devka, that even they do get criticized. Like it's social media, and then some people they just like to hate companies at all. So yeah, we'll develop a thicker skin, and then just let it be.
Especially young girls, because of social media, it's like full of information. के हुन्छ होइन? So त्यो चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ भने like I honestly feel like young girls advice do not keep it going. But I really want them I treat them like my sisters. My sisters are like to do honest to do something. Social media, it impacts if they are not strong enough. So, as a sister, what I can say to viewers is like build their self-esteem on it. If they're confident, like some people are confident, then I can accept that as well. Yeah. What's more important is like the grooming, but like you really shall not looking nurture, but instead of like खेल्नु हुँदैन न सोसियल मिडिया खेल्नु नहुँदा एट द एज अफ 18 भनेर राख्नु भनेर अलिकति नराम्रो सेल्फ स्टिम बिल्ड गर्दैन सो द्याट दे क्यान प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्फ आई थिङ्क प्यारेन्ट्स वी क्यानट आई मिन दे क्यानट बी विथ अस अल द टाइम क्या but they have to protect themselves. So yeah, that's the only thing that I have to say to the viewers. Confidence is very important. Family member, self-esteem not being correct. They can do anything and they can go anywhere in the whole world. Confidence and self-esteem, these things comes as you do things. These are very small things, no? Like, it's not born, no one is born with it, like born confident and all that. You just start doing little things on your own, then you slowly develop that confidence. I just remember something you said last week. You said one of our other people guests who was going through some rough phase yourself, mentally and emotionally, you say. So what he started doing is he started putting out this motivational talks or putting up on everything, just uploading. And what he said really struck me is, I do this for me. I don't do it for user appreciation or agreement or whatever. This helps me to go by every day. I mean, it's like a affirmation. Yeah.
It was learning anything like the Hive Mind. We are making this, and then we just want like viewers watching us, the conversation that we have, and then the guests we talk. Today it's you, and then the things that you're sharing or experiences that you're sharing, if they can connect and learn from it, it will very deep, very casual conversation and very meaningful message. So let's talk about your business.
Yeah, what plans? So what are your plans about next month?
I started my Crossroad 1.5 months ago. So it's a beautiful journey, and like I said, I'm very appreciative of people who supported me, people who came and who ate our food. And I feel like I was a bit skeptical when I opened this restaurant. What if the business palette different? And I was worried like when case story because of stress. Like do you think deep inside I knew that there are people who need this kind of food. There are people who are desperate about new things, and especially because of coming back to social media, because of what they see on social media. Now it's like everybody knows about different cuisine and all that. So when I came up with this idea to have a Southeast Asian food, I was like thinking like, will they like my food or not? But when I opened it in 1 month or like 1 month of opening, the amount of people who came in, the amount of love that I got on social media as well, they want to visit, and I was so emotional. Like, oh my God, customers, like, oh my God, they can interact with everything. People who came to fix me, they're like, Crossroad is the master place. And I was like, that's so sweet of you. And then they look for location. They call me like, where is the location? Even though it's in the core of town, like just below something there, they call me, where are you or something? And that makes me feel inspired to move forward or something. So business, I opened it, but I'm also planning to franchise outside. Kina bhanda I have a bigger plan, you know, to के भन्छ countries like country भित्रको जब के I might open it 15 years old, so 15 program. But Finchling, knowledge important like to open in Finchling because Finchling is a hub in economical. There are patients, there someone who comes from Siliguri will go directly to Thimphu, and from Thimphu goes to Siliguri or goes to Jaipur directly. Why is it like that? And I want to be that hub where at least when they come from Thimphu, they are like, let's go to Crossroad once. That's the vision. That's the vision. Like, every time they go to Japan. Everything Finchling, they have to stay like, I want to stay in Finchling for one night because I want to have dinner at Crossroad. That's like the stickiness build up. I want to build that stickiness to it. So I'm not just here to make money. Of course, money is important in business, but then I want to grow, I want to collaborate with businesses here, and I want to collaborate and then grow together, okay? So that we'll have a beautiful place to hang out for tourism and like, for neighbor country to come in for one reason.
For you to okay.
Yeah, it's like there's something new in Finchling, there's something different in Finchling. That's why I want to go to Finchling. Otherwise, what makes us different from Jaipur? Of course, we have a beautiful place to hang out, but is there like experience, to have an experience like tourism marketing all over there? We should have a lot of the activities to make them stay longer.
Yeah.
So food is one thing, or you are games or by sports or by your scenario. But in a hospitality perspective, I really wanted to come from hospitality perspective, keep that here with a good food, with a good service or so that's why I built this Crossroad for that, only for that reason.
It's really interesting. We sell experiences in the country in Bhutan. So what you're trying to do with the Crossroads, along the similar lines recently, you enter, as I mentioned before, Jaipur, I come in here and it feels very different. It feels like somewhere else, like and that's a mark of you as an entity. It gives you a different experience.
Because right now, if you happen to other cafes in Pune, it's like it's feeling vibe, right? It's feeling vibe. But here, like across the road, it's like different place,
I'm not try that way.
Coming to that, I'm sure, like, it's a business, and you will have so many challenges, which I know, and I'm pretty confident you'll get over and you'll tackle it. But right now, because it's very new, it's been 1.5 months, the initial challenges, what are some of the initial challenges that you have gone through?
A lot. a lot. So, like I said, I'm telling to everyone that I met, like opening restaurant is one thing, operating is another. So, coming from like business perspective, like I graduated from Hindu, and theoretically I studied there, but practically and also the operation is so different that like hospitality, especially hospitality, is different. I was all this time I was selling myself, and then I realized that operating from, like for example, like the first day that I opened it, the movement, to have a movement with each other was a problem for me. So, like how you like move with the customer or how you work in an environment with chef, with waist staff and all that, you tend to bump on each other because you don't know which way. And then, for example, small details like tissue card, spoons or card, these are the small details. Like I was bending down too much because I kept my tissue below, and every time you need tissue, but every time you bend down, it hurts your back. But things like that, simple things like that. And another thing that challenged me was the workmanship. And honestly, like, to build this place, everybody says like, oh, it's a beautiful place, but I'm like, oh, I'm telling me more. Because we depend too much on our neighbor country as well.
Yeah.
We have to hire people from outside, and honestly, to come in Finland, to not know people, to not have networking is challenged me to pull up. Where should I go? Who's the suppliers? Who's the vendors? So I did it myself. Like I called like everyone. Immediately I used to introduce myself. I want them to introduce themselves. So in case like, oh, I have a restaurant. I used to like, tell me more. How do you do this? So every time I meet people, I was curious to know them, so that every bunch of opportunities and values they give, and then I was like, can I have your number? And that's how I learned. I'm now good friends of mine, like everywhere in Geneva, being here. And I always like them. I mean, I don't know, like, do you know anyone who has like this? Well, a contractor, I had to depend on outside Finland, their workers and they did very bad work. And I was like, I should have done it from the Bhutanese contractor, more reliable, trustworthy, the workmanship in it. So that's why workmanship and like I said, operation employees and human capital. So people say like, oh, Finland is the China. That's why when I opened this restaurant, I really wanted to highlight the things. So people, katiजना भने पनि like बाहिरबाट ल्याउनु नि त cheaper labor, cheaper हुन्छ human capital. And I said no, I'm willing to pay the monetary term. Like it can be solved. Can be solved with a monetary term. But के चाहिँ आउँदैन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ युथको त्यो ट्यालेन्ट्सहरू हुँदैन त्यो आउँदैन त सो आई वान्टेड टु गिभ hand with good people to work with me to build a team to open this restaurant. So I have an amazing team right now. So luckily, so they are best team. I work hard, my team works harder. So they were like, I have built a team. I'm still a shortage right now. People being outside and buying a stuff. We are losing talents for me. I really want to say this that if you're looking for opportunity, come to me. Come to me, I'll hire you, especially with staff. And we are not building them, and we are not just giving them salary. I don't want them to be salaried workers. I want them to be leaders. When they leave Crossroad, I want them to leave as a leader, not just as a salaried worker. 10,000 questions later, we can work for 10 years, but we're going to take away from my very build something to working together. And I'm also growing myself with people around me, with my staff. Not everyone, okay? Sometimes they tell me, madam, you shouldn't talk to people like this, or madam, you shouldn't do this. I'm like, wait, they teach me, I teach them. It's a beautiful journey. Okay, I talked a lot about
and I really loved your spirit. It's very collaborative, spirit, right? Whatever I do, I'll do it beautifully, all together, like with your walk hand in hand. Let's build something nice, really. I really hope and pray that it works out. You do even bigger things for Crossroads, and you deliver an amazing experience for people coming to Crossroads. And
We want to see Crossroad across the world.
that sounds good.
Coming to that, what I find interesting about your journey, you didn't stick to one thing. You were like football player, right? Yeah, football player to beauty pageant, totally different. And now the pageant world to business world, wrestling world, now the entirely different thing. So transition, I find it very interesting. And one thing is like whenever we do whatever we do, कुछ fees मत काम करें then next time we may get bored or whatever it is or out to grow, and then we want to do something new, and then we feel like, okay, before we did this, now I'm done, I wanted to try something new, but अगर पिछले वो काम लेकर we still learn something, then नया काम we can use that experience, right? So coming to that, the things that you have done before getting into business, cafe business, what are some of the things that you have learned that you can apply it in this business? Some of the things, personal things or some experience that you can relate to give.
So honestly, coming from the football pageantry background, I never forgot who I was before. It is giving me so many skills like from football career, teamwork. I learned teamwork. Just think is okay, there are 11 players, but you cannot do one. Generally, you cannot do it. So I learned that from football and like spirit, like it's not consistency. Football is and I've never said like, oh, can buy opportunity I've never said that. There were plenty of opportunities it's just that not like to align my values, perception, and the women that I wanted to align my otherwise I would be the pageantry girl. Pageantry girl, one thing that I really want to say is pageantry it gives elegance and how to take things with elegance. The bishop too much when outburst and it helped me like rejection humbleness and how to take care of people around you, and not only like the beauty confident people. Honestly, if you have like met me 2 years ago or 3 years ago, no camera something like that. I used to shiver over fake like the fake confident now I can sit like this and chat with you for hours and hours. The confident pageantry to talk in front of people and to hold a conversation, teach pageantry. So consistency, the teamwork, the pageantry, the confidence, the business world, that became a package. And in a way, I was building my brand from the jail, and I was selling myself in the marketing perspective. I was selling how they live. No, people can connect to me, and I'm really glad they can connect. So, currently that I reach, and I'm very appreciative for everything that happened to me. Rock bottom hit and rejection is nothing, and then if you compare yourself too much with other people, so there are so much things to do in life. There's so much people who's prettier than you, confident. So what makes you different after the body? So to teach me, I realize pageantry. I met so many beautiful souls, I met so many beautiful girls, women in this journey. So to particularly in business perspective, much appreciative of things, gratitude, that's more important. So that's the thing I learned from all this journey.
I did not really understand the concept of pageantry before, but it takes a lot of knowing yourself, building on your skills and building your confidence.
It teaches you elegance, so that I have noticed. it's not about like makeup and then look at in front of camera every time, but kind of helps you to how to carry yourself.
Yeah.
And if you're with family. And that's a plus point. Anyway, because if it was just Crossroad, if I had just followed Crossroad, I didn't know the owner, I didn't know anything about it, maybe we wouldn't be here. But we bump into each other at times in Kindle, and then I've noticed you, right? And then like, okay, I like her. Like not too much into TikTok, I just go by, but yeah, something about her bumped into you, and then now like basically we know about Crossroad because of you. And then that whole journey, like you said, you were building your boundaries throughout. Anything.
Actually,
We had such a candid conversation,
यो दुःखी म त बेसी बोल्दैछु होइन
It's the right amount. You have so much experience, and I think it's good for people
And
to.
also this energy between women, three women talking about things and listening to each other. It's really important to talk it out, share things, and I enjoy it. I love it. It's been such a long time that I have not talked so much.
Although the platform Hive is all about that. We want to like share experiences that might not people help or whatever. We share, connect, we move together. It's really important to really put your word out there, Raisa. Previously, I used to be like, not so confident about myself and putting myself out there and all of that. And through hike work, it's kind of taught me now, like, it's okay, do it, go there, make connections, and there's always something, a kind of beauty in everyone resident that experience, a life, or whatever they have to share. And I love sitting down and listening to people, talking with them, and really getting to know their perspective and all opinion. So, hoping we do more such inspiring and aesthetic work that people do. Yeah.
So, like, Hive Mind creates more of a personal development, self-help, and then at the end of the conversation that we have, and whatever content that we share, we want to share it in a very practical way, pretty much, like, so that when you listen to all this inspirational and motivational talks, it gives you motivation for some time. It should be feel inspired. Next day you fall back into your old routine, old thinking style, old patterns, So practical tips to the page, people find it very it's easier for them to understand what are the things practically possible for people. Coming to that, a little bit of personal development. What are some of the routines, personal development routines that you follow, especially when you're managing, your work life? And how do you balance it? How do you manage your stress and manage? What helps you whenever you're stressed or when you're not feeling that motivated? Some that. So how do you do that?
I'm just trying to discover myself. So it's been just 1.5 months, eh? So honestly, मलाई त्यो कोरमा आएको छैन दिस इज त्यो बल्ब बढेको छ हुन्छ नि त्यो बढेकै छैन I'm still learning myself and more importantly I'm focusing more on management into team leading त्यही भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ स्ट्रेस त आउँछ केही चलिसक्यो my hair falls like anything I'm still learning like how can I do things that balances my work as well as my mental health. And the important lesson is stress management. I don't get to sleep properly. I meet so many people, we never know about the people with this, so much energy exchange. But when I go home, when I take shower, I cleanse myself. I cleanse myself. Like I sit down. I literally don't talk to anyone when I go home. I literally like sit down and do my skincare. And then like go to the afternoon, I sit with my friend, I said Crystal, like cleanse myself. I like more like do things for yourself. But I go to cafes. There's a new cafe here, mountain cafe. And I like to explore all of this. I'll give the time on the a little bit time that I get, like 30 minutes or 1 hour. Like, I go to places with really nothing. Visit Gorakuna, I do that, I would do. So and then I also like to sit down with my staff and talk to them, joke around, and sit with my have quality time with my family. And family the baby part and we don't get to talk about these days. Okay, what's going on in town? The only thing is सबै यहाँबाट गर्नु सक्छु भने सक्दै रहेछ I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm गरिरहेको छु पनि भन्दैन I'm learning, still learning. Time on my college time with the partner, parents, family. This one okay, management, एउटा दुईटा तिनटा भनेर दिनु चाहिँ सक्एको छु. Crossroad has become a platform. So I love sharing things like I said. So coming to Crossroad, dressing up makes me more motivated. So my fashion has become one thing to move forward. I miss Crossroad. Not for anyone. मलाई चाहिँ एउटा प्लेटफर्म किन भन्यो pageant छोडेको धेरै it's been 1 year भइसक्यो. So त्यो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ the only thing that I can be more me is dressing up, to meet people, share things. मलाई चाहिँ बोलेर एकदम I feel happy. So त्यो कारणले गर्दा चाहिँ that's how I do it. I love talking to people. So this is a beautiful platform for us at the end of the day.
No, I liked it when you said, like, when you swing when for a lot of people, when you start something on your own, doesn't matter how big, how small. The answer is to do yourself, to jam, you miss it. Like you said, by Crossroad, I think it comes from within, it's like, it's your baby, you want to nurture it.
The baby, such a baby, it's my son's woman. Why don't you do a baby boy? Okay. I don't attend a lot of events. I don't go out to a lot of places. I go, for example, clubbing, जाने पाउँदैन हैन त्यो गर्दा के हुन्छ बाहिर मिस गरिरहेको someone is waiting for me my friends are here so
and just to add on, I also liked how you said, about the clothes giving me this confidence. Mirror, it looked like that. For me, mirror relation is between with someone. I'm like, look at the old wear it. But I'm slowly learning from young people like me, it's not just about the comfort trace. Sometimes you have to look up, wear something that gives you that confidence. That I think clothes also kind of carry a lot of energy. I mean, different energies and all that. So I believe that energy. I believe that everything has energy. Clothes the clothes that you wear, the piece that you present. That's why we call it five. This five. I really like the bath order of Crossroads. How convenient is this to you? Okay, any
it's a great question. Really, really good. Changing the perspective of study. It's all about you, actually. It works for you. Color topic color it's for you, actually. Irrespective, but I'm changing my what happens side by side. And love having all this conversation because every guest we call also a dancer and all. But I feel a younger
And regardless of the age or the fields they come from, like surpass much older. Sorry. Yeah, like the conversation that we had with you was different vibe, like, and like we might have to say, okay, like, and then with you it's more of women, empowering and encouraging each other with Sangalo, great intelligence and independence. So we get to learn new things from each new guest that we have. And yeah, and just to like
more or less corporate person.
Okay. So anything you want to share with inspiring or aspiring young ladies out there who are trying to build themselves, be it on social media, be it through their studies, or like you want to explore something new. Any advice would you like to give for young girls?
So, honestly, one thing that really moved me, really helped me to come this far is do not listen to people. You don't owe it to anyone. You don't have to explain to anyone. And you don't have to tell people who you are. You know yourself, so you don't owe anything. So keep moving forward, keep doing things that you like. Be you at the end of the day. Just if you listen to people, I think it becomes an obstacle for you. So limitations in something, yeah, there is it's here. So it's on you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can relate to me and also visit Crossroad.
Yeah,
If you are listening.
And please come back.
Thank you.